this is one of those dishes I love. I love roast chicken. Any way I can get it, I love it. So today, I'm gonna marry the great seasoning Harissa, which is a Moroccan seasoning. It's made from roasted red peppers and different seasonings and gives this kick to a dish. We're gonna make a fairly simple roast chicken. We have bone-in chicken breast, skin on, and bone-in, skin-on chicken legs. And you can certainly use different parts of chicken. This is my favorite way to make it. It's going to be such great flavor with a little yogurt or sour cream sauce at the end and some arugula. Stay tuned. You're going to love it, and you'll even turn your oven on for this recipe. So let's get right into this and talk about the chicken. Now, I'm gonna grab some gloves in just a moment, but what I'm gonna basically do is just put a little olive oil on the bottom or spray a big bowl or a big deep casserole pan with a little olive oil. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take harissa sauce. Now, this is a paste. You can take the harissa seasoning and add a little olive oil and make your own paste. I happen to find this. It's by Saffron Road. It's a brand I use a lot, and it has this simmering sauce in it. So I still need to work with that a little bit, but it's a good base to start. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit. Now my husband would say, no, put it all in. I love the spice. I'm gonna serve some on the side for him because he really likes it spicy, and I'm kind of a wimp. So then we're gonna take just a pinch of lemon juice that I've already squeezed, and I'll show you later where you can get some great lemon juice if you just don't wanna sit there and squeeze. A lot of people with arthritis, that's a problem, so we can get it in the bottle and it's almost just as good. Salt and pepper, I want you to go real liberal on this. I believe in the recipe I said about 3 to 4 tablespoons split, so about 2 teaspoons, about 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, just for the chicken part alone. Liberally on black pepper as well, and obviously I'm gonna put on my gloves and I'm gonna turn the chicken over and rub all this seasoning in. Now we're gonna do a pinch, just a pinch of some cumin there, and that's gonna give that flavor. It's gonna bump up that flavor a little bit. And then I'm gonna come over and gonna get a little lemon zest. And there, that's gonna go. So what we're gonna do is, between all the olive oil, and once I turn it, and the lemon juice, this is gonna basically marinate it, and it's really gonna give it some flavor. Now, while I'm using yogurt at the end or sour cream, you can even use a little yogurt, maybe about 2 or 3 tablespoons at this point as well, and rub it into the chicken, okay? So I'm gonna turn it over again, rub that back in. This is gonna go in the refrigerator for about 5 hours and really let the seasoning marinate in. Then when we come back, it's ready to add the potatoes and start to roast. So go nowhere. Great flavors are coming up in just a few minutes. Like I said, I love roast chicken, so any way I can get it. It's not just for Sunday night suppers anymore. So I took the harissa glazed chicken. Remember, we seasoned it liberally with salt and pepper, a little bit of cumin, and then we added the roasted potatoes, a little more olive oil. Now let's get to the leeks. I've cut up 2 to 3 leeks. I love leeks, so extra for me is better. Then we're gonna add a little bit of olive oil. Now I have minced garlic that's going to be for the sour cream sauce, but I'm going to put some in here. So after the chicken has been in the oven for about 20 minutes, you just want to go ahead and put on the leeks. The thing is, the leeks are going to begin to caramelize because of the grease from the chicken skin, which isn't much when I use the term grease, but that's considered a fat, and the olive oil. So you just want to keep an eye on this. This is going to go back in the oven at 425 for about 35 minutes, but you just want to check and make sure the internal temperature is right. Now, let's save a bowl from getting dirty, and I'm going to take half a container of sour cream and the juice of a few lemons. Like I said, if you don't want to have to squeeze the lemons, this is the Key West style is really the best, and you can find it in most major grocery stores. Ironically, they usually have it over by the beverage department, so you can just pick it up there. So I'm going to stir in that lemon juice, and then I'm going to stir in some minced garlic, and yep, some more zest of lemon right into this container, and there we go. Now, if you are going to use a lot of zest of lemon like I do, and I use a lot, what I do is then I just take the the rest of the lemon and I stick it, cut it in half, and I put it in Ziploc bags and I put it in my freezer so I can use the juice again and again. We're going to take some fresh dill, and I don't even need to chop it. I'm just going to pick it apart and put some fresh dill in there because that's going to make a great topping. Because when the chicken comes out of the oven, which you'll see in just a few minutes when we come back, we're just going to put little drizzles of this wonderful sauce and some fresh baby arugula. And man, you have the salad, the roast chicken and potatoes all on one plate. Stay with me. I'll come back for a taste in just a few minutes.
We are back with Judy Gallagher, and of course, Judy, this is the kind of meal that my mother made on Sundays.
Oh, I gotcha.
This is Sunday dinner, right?
And my husband will tell you, don't even ask on Sundays what we're having for dinner because it's a version of roast chicken. This is the meal that makes you feel like you're sitting in your jammies, right?
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
It's just comfort food. So this is heightened a little bit more with that delicious seasoning harissa and some olive oil, layers of flavor using lemons, lemon zest, and of course that last minute sour cream, garlic, and dill sauce.
Oh, that is too lovely.
So it really, and the leeks, and you bite in. I'm going to remind you to go on mysuncoast.com, click on the dining page, and you'll be able to get this recipe video and so much more great ideas on what to do in the dining scene right here on the Suncoast.